In this session, we are going to discuss about decision-making statements in Python. Decision-making statements are used to control the flow of execution of a program depending upon the condition. There are different types of decision-making statements: if statements, if-else statements, if-elif ladder, and nested if-else ladder. If a statement is the easiest method for making a decision in Python. Here it simply states that if condition is true, then the statement intended below if get executed and nothing happen in case when the condition evaluates to false. Second is the if else statement. In if else statement, in this form, if the condition is true, then true block will get executed, and if the condition is false, then else block will get executed. Third is the if elif ladder. If elif ladder is used in the situation when we have multiple statements to check, and so we can put it into a if elif ladder. And the next one is nested if. In nested if, when we have to check a multiple condition, if we want to check the condition and if the condition is true, then again we want to evaluate some another condition. So we can nest if into a another if, or into another elif body, or into a else body. So now we have a demonstration of Python program to understand these different construct one by one. So here we have a small program in which we have taken the variable marks and we are taking the value from user. We are just asking the user to enter the marks, and when the user enter the marks, we are checking the condition using the if statement, that if marks is greater than 60, then it will produce the output pass. So now we are going to run this code to see the output. Now, when I run this code, then it will ask for the marks. So now I am going to enter the value 90 here. And when I entered 90, then it will produce pass as a output. Now, suppose I want to rerun this code and just I want to see the behavior of a program when we enter the value less than 60. So this time I'm going to enter value 50. Now it will not produce any output. So in this situation, we need another construct, that is if else. So what we want if the condition is true, then some code get executed, and if the condition is false, then some another set of code get executed, so that the user will get aware that the condition become false. So now I want to give the message here, improve yourself. So now again I want to run this code. Then it will ask for the marks, and now again I am going to enter the value 50 here to see the output. So when I entered 50, it will produce the output improve yourself, because 50 is less than 60. So this part of the code will not get executed. The else part of code will get executed. So we get the output from the else part. So in if else case, if the condition is true, if block will get executed, and if the condition is false, then else part will get executed. Now, the third one is the nested if. So, nested if is, suppose I want to check here if user has entered, has a marks greater than 60, and if it has a marks greater than 60, then again I want to check one more condition, that whether it is greater than 90 also, yeah, whether it is greater than 80 also. So I have put another condition here. If marks is greater than 60, then again I am going to check the condition if marks is greater than 80 also. So now if this condition will get true, then I want to print here well done, and just I am going to put this print statement to a else part. Now what will happen here? Here the if comes within this if here we have nested one if into a another if block. So this construct is known as nested if because we have nested one if into a another if. Now if this if will get evaluated true, then it will control will enter here. If code will evaluated as a false, then the control will come here. And if this code will evaluated true here, second statement will true here, then it will print well done. And if it will false, then it will print simply pass because the number range from is greater than 60 and less than 80. So just we want to print the pass here. So now again I am going to run this program to see the output. So it is asking for the marks. Now I am going to enter the value 98 here and it will produce well done. Now just I want to see the behavior if I am going to enter the value less than 80 and greater than 60. So suppose I am going to enter 75, it will produce simply pass. Now again I am going to see the output in case when we enter the value less than 60. So if I enter the value 57 which is lesser than 60, so it will give the output improve yourself. So this is the way through which we can accommodate multiple condition in a same program, and the construct which is used here is the nested if. And the next one is the elif. Elif, the difference between elif and nested if is when we want to put the another condition within a if body, then we use nested if. And when we want to put the another if into a else body, then we will use the elif demo. Here there is a program which is asking for the marks, and when the user enter the marks, then it will check the range of if the marks comes between the range of 80 to 100. If it comes between the 80 to 100, it means it is a grade A. Else, now if this condition will become false, then the control will come here, and this is the combined else if. So it is named as elif in Python. So else if the marks range between 60 to 80, then it will produce the grade output grade B. And if again it will get false, then the control comes here and so on. So now we are going to run this program to see the behavior, how it will work. Now suppose I want to enter the marks, and if I have entered the value 95, then it will produce the output grade A because this time this value comes between the range of 80 to 100. Now suppose I am going to run this program again, and just I want to put the range value of the range 60 to 80. So now I am going to put here 75, and this time it will produce the output grade B. So now I am going to enter the value which is lesser than 40 to see the output. So if I enter the value 25, then it will produce improve yourself. So in elif statement, another if condition is checked in the else body, and we can check multiple condition. The count is not limited here. You can do as much condition you want to check. So This is the demonstration of decision making statement in Python. Now we are going to conclude this topic. Thank you.